Good afternoon, fellow Earthlings of planet Earth. Blessings all around. Love and hugs. Transmitting from Channel 4 and receiving from Channel 4. Prince of Light Todd is here to help and assist. And anyone that doesn't comprehend what is going on, well, use your nous, go back through Prince Todd's archives and come up to Godspeed. Coherence. Needs to be a lot more coherence within our, well, it's been silly. It's just a stupid Parliament House. It's losing my respect. There's no honour down there. And they're all falling on their own swords. And as I said, the whole government, dark government, is on the verge of collapse because they'll backstab each other. It's always been a backstabbing society in that Parliament House anyway, because everyone wants to gain money for their own retirements, and they're stealing it off taxpayers' money. Not all, but some, and some. Unfortunately, everyone gets tarnished with the same brush down there. And that's also what I was going to say with the dark side, these insidious bastards, because I can't be angry with the general public through the masses because they've hidden me for centuries. I've been hidden and I've been dormant for centuries. But now I am fully awake and fully aware and fully adjusted and fully ready to proceed. For the good of humanity. Because all these dark, insidious creatures, they've hoodwinked you, they've infiltrated. They've taken your, this is why you have that short attention span. That short attention span. You're flicking through everything, you're only staying concentrated on one thing for hopefully over a minute. Some people are only scanning through things every 30 seconds. As I say, if you don't stay tuned in to my transmission and my communication and my messages, how do you know how it's going to end if you don't see the end? As I've previously have communicated to you guys. And it's full of, I just can't get over it. I just can't wrap my freaking head around. And cortex, I said corvex, but the cortex. And that's where you have your thoughts and your thinking and, well, your critical thinking and all that happening within your nous that we call the brain. But if things don't drastically change, as I said, it's going to get worse, and we want it to get better. And it won't get better until a true, by divine right and birthright, natural, organic king will step into his, anointed and appointed position. That's how it works. And so I say, I'm not angry at the masses at all. My attention, and they'll have my full attention, is the dark side. And the demons. And deliverance. We will have deliverance. We'll definitely have truth, justice, and unity as oneness. And this is all due to going to higher frequencies. Your higher frequency. And your authentic self. It's time. Everybody to come forth into their authentic selves so we can get this job done. The job for the greater good. Let the cosmic energy light flow in, go with the flow or become the flow. Okay, do we have clarity out there now? As I said, you've got to adjust that short attention span. It's got to be lengthened. It's got to be lengthened. And it's all due to boredom out there because we're not advancing. Once we start advancing and put in newest and latest technology out there instead of holding everything back, because the dark, deep state wants to hold us back. As I said, my veil has come down, or my veil has gone up, or my veil has gone across. What is above, so below. Within and without. And the emerald tablets, the greens, the blue, the hues. Greens, blues, gold, yellow. Even the purity of white, the white aura. All right, esteemed ladies and gentlemen out there, we're going to move right along now into the angel oracle cards, and we'll see what's behold in the oracle angel cards. As I said, these politicians, they get under anyone's skin, but they have never and haven't for quite some time, and you got to realise where a prince is on the food chain to restore order out of chaos. It's time, and it's the turning point for big changes. And as everyone says, it's about bloody time. And the people that are aware and know who exactly I am will be cheering. Hear, hear. And Aussie. There's a reason for Australian peoples saying that chant. Reasons always have meanings and a purpose. Go in and flow, go with the flow, and get into your higher consciousness of the consciousness and be enlightenment and ascension, transcendence and transformations and new beginnings. It's time, the turning point. Angel Oracle cards. Okay, lovely angels. Cast out all the bad shit. All the negative shit. All the bad spirits. All the badness. Cast it out. Be gone. Banished and vanished from this area. And as we draw in all the goodness, all the positive energy, cosmic energy, cosmic universe, super cosmic universe energy, energy that Dad upstairs grants to us. And we have gratitude and we have appreciation for everything Dad does for us, our Creator. Thus we create. And it's all about of one's destiny. As you know, your expression number and destiny number, and mine is 11. Intuition. And people need to use their initiative and creativity. And I'd like to thank the Prince from his heart, thanks Mr. Patterson and Mr. Brack. Bravo, Romeo, Alpha, Golf, Bragg. for all they're doing down in Parliament House. And Pauline, haven't forgotten about you, Pauline. You're doing a great, fantastic job too, also. But these two senators within that Senate committee, and I just noticed an Admiral now has bowed down and told the truth. It's all a happen. It's all a happening thing. All a happening thing. And trust in the process. Big, big, big things are going to happen. And it is happening. This is all going according to, God's plan. And it is. In Dad's glory, in Dad's kingdom. And you guys, I tell you, you're the jewels in the crown. We have our own sovereignty. We have our own crown. Our own laws. Cause and effect. And these imbeciles, incompetent, comprehensible, nincompoops, imbeciles, not all, but some, because they're in the dark side. They're stupid. They're being stupid. They don't know how to act any other way. And this goes back to our education system. And like I said, part of my training program, if you want to call it, when I was running around the land of Australia and the oceans of the world in the Navy, and then doing security, securing the perimeters and so forth of Australia, internal and external, I met thousands of people, thousands, all walks of life, all walks of jobs, and they told me the truth. So I know firsthand exactly what's going on out there. Old Jack, when I was about 30, back in the 1990s, his father was the commander of Parramatta Police Station. So you can imagine the true stories that his father told me. It all happens for a reason, with meaning and purpose. And he told me, the judges at the time, what was happening. What those evil judges were doing. They're still doing it. They're not judges. They're monsters. And they're supposed to be dishing out law and order. Well, the law on humans. Not computing to me. Doesn't make sense and it's not logical. And I'll tell you what, that word's gone out there too. Logical, illogical, and comprehensive. Coherence. Okay? Things have got to compute to us. Things that doesn't make sense and stupid. They're just being. Maybe they're doing this on purpose. I would not have a clue the way they're thinking at the moment because they're not thinking. It's irrational thinking. Okay. So we have clarity. I hope I have clarity out there and I hope I'm making a mark on humanity because these pricks are going to be tried for their crimes against humanity. And a lot of them have already been tried. As I said, there's already clones out there. And some of these people have already been dealt with by divine law, divinity, divine intervention, the divine force. And that is a force to be reckoned with. And the wrath of Dad upstairs. And fear. If you have anything to fear, fear Dad upstairs. Don't fear anything else. Nothing else to fear. Apart from Dad up there on his throne in his kingdom. See what these lovely angel cards, I can feel them. I'm listening to them. They're talking to me, big time, talking to me. See if we the visualization one. Visualization. It's all coming to a head and in a fruition. Go forth, multiply, and be fruitful. That's where we are. That's where we are, esteemed ladies and gentlemen. You should know who I truly am by now. Make music. And honouring your true feelings. And new opportunities. Alright, make music, new opportunities, and honouring your true feelings. Okay, so if you're pissed off with something, especially the government, make your feelings. Make them aware of your feelings. If they're stupid, call them stupid. Call it how it is. That's why you got those feelings. Honouring your true feelings. Don't have to be nasty about it, but you can tell the truth and say, yeah, you're bloody stupid. Nothing wrong with that. You just tell them the truth. Okay, so move along into our, making new friends and your creative expression. I just spoke to you about being creative and using your own initiative and go with your intuition. I think we're moving along pretty fine and dandy with no ripples at all. The ripple effect is out there, but there's no ripples in our waters. It's pretty straightforward, I think. I like to keep it straightforward and just simple for everyone that can understand. Excuse me. Just had lunch, just had a couple of nice chops. Loin chops, bit of mashed potato, and just a bit of stir fry. And it was a nice lunch. Thank you, Lord, what I receive. Everything I receive is a blessing in disguise or undisguised and unveiled. Just lucky we're on the right timeline this time, isn't it? Right? Remember, you got portals out there. You got a lot of stuff out there, unknown stuff, unbeknown to me even. But I'm aware that things exist out there that are unknown. Just got to be aware of it. And as I said, adapt to your environment. Adapt to it. And if you don't like the environment and what we're doing now, that's what we're changing. We're changing the environment of the politicians. Because they're dark, evil. They're the nasty ones. They're the ones that weaponise everything. Weaponise the media. But as I said, mainstream media now is kaput. Kaput. Don't even listen to the mainstream media. Go to YouTube now, YouTube and Instagram. Flick everything else. Not worth it. It's wore a bit thin with me, and it's been obsolete for a while. It's not useful for me anymore. Outplayed its usefulness. Well, I've outplayed their usefulness. Either way, they're kaput too. Main media is kaput. Facebook is kaput. And all these things, all they do is change their brand names. They don't change. That's the only thing they change is their name, brand names. You got something evil, they'll just say it's dark. But ISIS will just change its brand name too. All change their brand names. Temperaments again, see? Okie dokie, let's get to it. Well, it's going to be painful endings to them guys. Painful endings. Three of Cups. The World again. We got the Tower. And we got the Tower. The Moon's under that one. Then the Hangman. What's on the bottom of the pack? Oh yeah. The Nine of Pentacles. Fruits of labour. Go forward, be fruitful. Rewards, luxury, self-sufficiency, financial independence. We've got to fix up all this financial mess that they left it in, and that's what the Senate committee and that's all doing down there with the housing departments or the Minister of Housing, Treasury. It's all flucked. It's all flucked up, okay? Earth, second deacon. Strength, compassion, completion, optimism, and too much suffering out there. Way too much suffering. That's a yes card. Okay, we got 4 yes cards and 2 no cards. Now this is what the lovely government's going to look like. Unfortunate for them, but good for us. Greatness for us. Things are going to be beautiful and wonderful and prosperity for us. And we'll be taking every cent off them and given back to our treasury, the public treasury. So we can put that back into infrastructure, production and industry. So we can thrive. So, want to hear what's going to happen to these guys? 6 of Swords, 10 of Swords, sorry, the 10 of Swords. X in Roman numerals. It's an air, third deacon. Gemini. We have ultimate completion. Final manifestation. Keep telling you guys it's coming into fruition. Result of true will, recognition, continuation, realization and endings. Painful endings for them guys. Deep wounds they shall have. Betrayal. They'll be tried for those betrayals and treason. Loss. Our gain. No more crisis. Crisis will be gone and forgotten. Their failure, and I said, they'll collapse on themselves. It's here, collapse. Okay? That's what seers do. Also seers see the future before it happens. And defeat. They'll be defeated and pushed back to Hades with Mr. Louis Cypher. Now the water, got the 3 of Cups, 3 of Cups. That's a yes. Of course, number 10 card, which is the 10 of Swords. That was the no card because that's the darkness, and I just read out everything that's going to happen to these, well, prickwits down there in Parliament House. Stupid people. Not all, some. Water, second deacon, Cancer. Triple, well, there's your Holy Trinity. Triple city. Triple treat. Expression, expansion of the idea. Growth, first stages of completion. Past first stage. My first stage was 30 odd years ago. Okay, 30 years ago. That's how long I've been travelling on this journey. And yeah, I've been ridiculed. Doesn't matter, because I speak the truth. You keep speaking the truth and putting the truth out there, and use your nous for the greater of good. There is no wrong. There is no wrong. You cannot go wrong. You just keep speaking the truth and believe in what you're doing and be authentic. Become your authentic self. Once you know yourself, it's easy, or easier. Makes it easier. And your higher frequencies and that makes it easier. Celebration, I keep telling you, there's going to be a celebration. Eventually, remember with those events? Friendship, calibration, creativity, tell you about that, and community. We all should be one big happy community. And this dark evilness is keeping you trapped in their darkness. Pendragon arises, the masses arise. And nothing to fear. There is nothing to fear. Except, as I said, the only thing to fear, that upstairs. And even him, he loves us all. He loves us all. It's just that there's a few down here misbehaving. Some of the children are definitely misbehaving, doing the wrong things. So they must be punished. Okay? Simple as that. Must be punished. Doing incomprehensible things. So there's grave repercussions and consequences for their actions and accountability for their actions, because they had great responsibility looking after humanity. But they wished, and some wished, to turn to the dark side for their own greed. Money. Falling over themselves and killing each other for money. Disgraceful acts. And as I said, they'll be tried for crimes against humanity. And that is going out there crystal clear. I can feel it. Crystallization. Happiness. Okay, so the Holy Trinity card. Beautiful. Then we have the world. The world. And we all know the world is a yes. It's a 2-1. Reduces to 3. Holy Trinity again. 3. Wow. Yeah, right. Okay. Sweet. Going places. We're going places. Leaps and bounds. Completion. Accomplishment. Wholeness. Attainment. Fulfillment. Travel. I guess I'll have to start travelling soon. Again. Celebration of life and arriving at one's destination, arriving to one's true, authentic self, arriving to telling the truth, arriving to the light and truth and light, having coherence, not talking bullshit all the time. Tell the truth and speak the truth. And if you do tell lies and shit, that's your redemption and stuff, and sins. It's all your redemption. That's why I noticed that the Admiral down there in the Senate committee, as I said, he bowed and he fell on his sword and told the truth in the end, but in writing he told something completely different on what he spoke. But I'm glad he saw the light and he spoke the truth at the end. And this is what a lot of people are going to be coming out. Those stupid people are going to see the light, and they're not going to fear their masters anymore, their dark masters. Either they watch my video or telepathic thoughts get out there and synchronicity, or they get told by someone else that there is a prince out there watching everything, every move, everywhere. And wherever, whenever, it will happen. Inevitable. Unstoppable. We go forward. We just keep going forward. Because I am who I am. Reduces to 3, and 3 is about community, optimism and joy. And then, as I said, we throw them all in the tower, don't we? They all go to the tower, fall on their own swords or get stabbed in the back, and then we throw them in the tower and they be punished. They be punished accordingly to whatever crimes they've done against humanity. That's what the prince is here to do. There's no mucking around anymore. There's no toying. This is for real, and this is the real deal with the real seal, and the seal comes from Dad upstairs himself. No joking matter. Very, very, very serious. Now the tower. Sudden change. Upheaval. Chaos. This is what we're here. It's in chaos now. Okay? We keep calm, cool and collective on what we're doing. And it's a revelation. I've just given you a revelation. It's a disaster what's happening now, isn't it? Disaster? Would that be correct? A disaster what's happening? I'd say it's a disaster. And it's a human form of disaster. Humans have created this disaster. Bad ones, not all, some. And everyone's awakening. Would that be correct? Everyone's awakening now? In this point of matter? On the timeline? I guess so. I know so. Hope and faith. Trust in the process. And releasing sudden insight. A lot of people have sudden insight to a lot of things now. Do you go to work and there's a number plate in front of you and it's got 111s on it? Numbers, numerology, the whole thing, and sacred geometry. Pythagoras, pi. It's all connected. The whole lot of it is connected. And that's why my numerology is what it is, because we have to have strength. That's why it's strength in numbers. Strength in numbers. Temperaments. Beautiful card, beautiful card. Have temperaments in the world. They shall fall on their own swords. Throw them in the towers. Throw them in the towers. Or just terminate them. And then we have beautiful celebrations. As I keep telling you guys, we have celebration. Celebration. I can't wait until we celebrate and have musicians and that in the streets again and partying. Not partying and say you go overboard because you'll fall out of the boat, but partying, not partying to excess, put it that way. But if you want to get drunk, get drunk. Just don't get too drunk. As I said, don't go overboard. Not to the point when you're sick, because that's no good. Just, be happy and celebrate. Because like anything, any substance, any alcohol, any of your drugs and that, yes, you can go overboard with it, can't you? And dare say, I have in the past, once or twice. And yeah, I didn't like it, so I don't think you guys like it too much either. Okay, all my love out there. As I said, my unconditional prince puts his unconditional love out there to each and every one of you. And whoever I don't mention, you're to mention now. Unconditional love. Okay, so tarot cards are done. Queen of Pentacles. And there you go. I'll read you this one. Ten of Cups, isn't it? Yep, Ten of Cups. It's Pisces, water, third decan in Pisces, divine love. It's there. Exactly what I've just been saying. Okay? This will just finish off the day on a good note. Divine love, harmony, blissful relationships, alignment, inner happiness, fulfillment, dreams coming true. Dun, 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 dun. Family contentment, total love and support. Ultimate completion, final manifestation. It's like that other card. Result of true will, recognition, continuation, realisation and endings. Yeah, very much like that other card. What was it? We've got to go back through that now. And things in moderation. That's what I said with the substance. Things in moderation. Deja vu. You guys have any deja vu out there, or you've been here before, past lives? Do you have any of that memory? As I said, get that memories back. Get your memories back and your authentic self. Unstoppable. And those two senators, as I said, love and hugs, mate. Love and hugs. And if you want anywhere to find strength, just watch my videos where I say, take some of my strength and my energy. By all means, it's granted. Access is granted. And activation. All right? Celebration, joy, harmony, marriage, home, community. And we're getting very close. Very close. The Four of Wands. Completeness, foundations, progress, power, stability, celebration, joy, harmony, marriage. I kid you not. I draw these cards and they come up trumps. Just like press Trump has the trump cards. Get into your surnames. If you look for something, it's usually right in front of you. Like I am now, talking to you through the internet, into galaxies, into cosmos, in the spirit. Love and hugs. Take care, stay safe to everyone out there. Channel 4. I'm ready to receive as I transmit. And bye for now to one and all and everyone I don't mention. Blessings.